whatever the recipe is. All right, next up, going for the classics. LPN versus Guili. He's picking Guili?
I somehow doubt that.
There it is. Okay.
Patriot. I would have thought we'd seen Ultra 2 against Evil Ryu, but maybe he wants that Ultra 1 just for that extra damage.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
This
is my favorite part of the any game. Oh, going for the slow slant shake. Oh, you missed it. Oh, it was great. He's pointing at him. LPN, he's got great poses, flat expression into expressive motions. It's a very incongruent but beautiful form. He just put his phone away seconds before the match started.
He had to tweet.
Oh, he
about
had to
play, lol.
Yeah, he needed to get 3 more emojis in that text before he let it go. Oh, man. All right.
So we're seeing the Ultra 2 out of Rolento, which I think is the superior fireball punish. So it seems like a good choice against Evil Ryu.
Oh, yeah, hook line for sure.
Yeah. Makes it very scary for Evil Ryu to whip anything in the neutral.
Yeah, and especially because Samurai knows Long, you know, he knows his reactions. He knows he's capable of it. So I feel like just even having it is like, by itself, its own ability. He doesn't even have to use it. It's just the threat of it allows him so much more movability.
Big conversion.
Look at that. Boom, boom.
He's not dead, but he's in a very good spot.
He's probably evened up. A little less. Oh, is that real? Is that going to connect? That's going to connect. That's dead. Wow.
So cool.
That was a autocorrect Shoryu FADC Ultra. The difficulty of that is bullshit.
Well, first he has to autocorrect the TP, which is a tough motion. Then he has to kind of guess where he needs to dash to do the Ultra afterwards. He didn't know if it was going to be front or back, but it seemed like he had an inkling that it was from the back.
And as we can see, Samurai just running all over Long right now. Yeah, this is looking like first round's going to go. Yep.
Yeah, that was probably a
very convincing
checkmate where the cross-up was going to lead into the EXTP for the chip.
Yeah, and if you'll notice, Samurai spent basically the first round just collecting data. He blocked almost that whole first round so that he could use it against Long the second round. He went nuts in the second one because he was confident in knowing the style he was going for.
Yep. Samurai appears to be very much a guy proud of his knowledge of his opponents.
Yeah.
LPN a little bit more proud, I'd say, of his setups, his dirt.
I mean, I don't know if LPN's proud of anything, but he definitely loves going for the dirt. Yeah. I'll give you that.
You get a special kind of high from hitting that thing that you've been working on in the lab.
Both players have intense amount of emotions behind very blank expressions.
Some might say it's the key to their power.
Oh no!
Drops it.
Oh, Samurai can't be feeling good about that one. That was his. That was one Shoryu away. Yeah.
That amazing anti-air.
And if you'll notice, Long is kind of just going for this extreme, like, annoy tactic. He's kind of throwing everything everywhere to try to both keep himself unpredictable, but also just annoying the shit out of him. Look at that. I mean, it's just, everything he's doing is technically safe, but annoying, you know?
It's just so annoying.
He's basically like the child, your like brother or sister going like, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you. And that's basically what he's doing in the fighting game.
Oh, and the big conversion.
Oh, man.
It's not easy. Yeah, he's just bouncing on the walls like he just ate a bunch of sugar. Pixie sticks.
Oh, yeah, that was the one you were thinking of, sugar.
Something like that.
Something. All right. Oh, God. Rolento stand fierce. It's so good. Look at that. Look at that range. Just look at it. Safe. It gives you life coaching. That thing does everything for you.
It'll be your best man at your wedding.
Yeah, man. Deliver your next child.
It'll give you a child.
Your child will aspire to be that.
It will both father your child and give you the aftercare.
They'll put it in daycare programs. Oh, man. Wow, that FADC. Oh my God.
Dirtiness. He could have finished the combo at any time, but he decided not to.
So the mental damage there has got to be like a stun-worthy amount of damage. Because he just did a complete... I can't even go into it. There's just so much happening right now. All I got to say is...
Wish we had like an interview before the match about what they thought about each other.
Yeah.
There's so much history in every punch, I feel like.
Oh, off the walls.
That just kind of
I mean, so far,
crazy.
this match has pretty much just been an assertion of dominance. Both players are basically trying to be aggressive enough to where their opponent is afraid to hit buttons, and neither of them are really relenting on that one. You know, you can see the playstyle of both these characters. They're just going ham. You know, they're playing safe, but still.
Well, one of the marks of a top player not only is adaptation, which everyone knows, but sometimes it's the ability to not adapt. Like, if your opponent is trying to condition you to not use an option, it's probably because they don't want you to do it. And sometimes just not learning, getting hit over and over again and keeping at it.
Yeah.
Both these players want to assert their dominance. Neither of them is going to back down.
Yeah. So every time you hear people say, stop shoryuing, you listen to Sam right now.
Sometimes the option best in that situation is to keep shoryuing.
Yeah, I believe in that philosophy. All right, so long up 2-1 grand finals. If I am correct, I'm not certain on this. Both of these guys, oh no, they're not.
No.
Long as the winners.
If he wins this next round.
If he wins this next round, he takes it. If Samurai wins 2 more, he'll reset it, and they'll have to do another 3. Sam, what are your thoughts on the Cheesecake Factory?
I'm so hungry right now.
Yeah,
I could probably eat at Cheesecake Factory and not die of obesity. Cheesecake
right
Factory, known as the most caloric place on the face of the earth, which is impressive for America. But I'm down, buddy. Oh.
And speaking of cheese, Rolento cheesing out Evil Ryu right now.
Is it cheese if it's like his everything?
I mean, I don't know.
Good.
It's hard to validate LPN because he's so good, but so frustrating to deal with.
That's his strength. Sometimes that's your strength as a player, is being frustrated.
Yeah, it's true.
And there's different things that frustrate too. You know, people would say that a Samurai is frustrating because of his control of the situation, whereas LPN might be frustrating because of his aggression.
No way.
Oh.
That was a hard read.
Just do it. Some meter.
You know, I don't actually disagree with that option because he has a round to spare. He probably wasn't going to make that comeback. It was a good, screw it.
Sometimes you just got to keep your opponent honest.
Yeah. The opposite of what I said earlier of sometimes they don't hit it.
I mean, the real strength in Street Fighter is not being predictable.
I love that we can just keep giving out these like life coachy statements that contradict each other regularly.
Just don't point that out. Just keep saying things that sound like they're on the back of a self-help book.
God, do you see this?
Oh my Jesus.
That whole round,
2-2.
Samurai just had him in the corner like he was, I don't know, man. Do not pass go, do not collect $200. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Rolento is really strong at movement, and if you restrict his movement by holding him in the corner, it's not a good time.
Evil Ryu with the railroad legs. I'm making as many Monopoly references as I can right now.
Oh, presses a button in that situation.
Hits him in the community chest.
And now it's Ryu in the corner. See the community chest?
Yeah. Oh, wow. That is a very difficult thing to hit in the air. Oh, wow.
Gets out of there. That was totally unsafe.
Wow. Okay.
Maybe just working on chip. I didn't even notice how low he was.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the element of both these characters is they both have extreme abilities to just chip out the other opponent. I mean, look at that. One fireball of chip to Rolento alone was basically like a light punch worth of damage. So, you know, neither of these players can play defensive the whole time. They're just going to get chipped out. Oh, wow. I don't know if that was worth it, but it was good.
Rolento wins this round. This is tournament point.
Oh, that's right. We're on tournament point, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, this is where all the stops come out. You gotta make it win.
All right. Let's see if anybody comes out with some shenanigans. Oh, wow. Oh, he wanted Ultra.
Oh.
He wanted Ultra. He didn't want that Choreo.
Oh, the side switch. Chase down.
Oh, my God. The buttons are going nuts over there.
No,
I can hear him
scary.
here.
Oh. And the huge damage. And LPN. It's the
LPN
winner
taking it.
of Wednesday Night Fights. Season 2, episode, I want to say 7 or 9?
What?
They actually have seasons and episodes. Labels
What are we,
for
anime?
all of that. I know, right? It's very anime here.
Very anime.